It's hard to find anyone who would say parenting is easier now than it was for previous generations. In fact, a Pew Research Center survey found that 70% of people polled said outside challenges like balancing work, life, family is harder now than ever before. In this week's Mom Squad, I sat down with a nationally renowned parenting consultant and author, Carol Muleta, to talk about it.
I often use current events, like very often I would come with the newspaper at the dinner table and talk about something that I saw, and it would be a topic of discussion to discuss how we would feel if we were in a particular situation, if someone made fun of us, or if someone was bullying us and we were embarrassed in front of a lot of people. How would we handle that? What are some constructive ways that we could deal with that?
What do you think are some of the biggest challenges that we have as parents and how to face those?
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with technology. It's definitely a blessing, but it has definitely brought some new difficult situations that just weren't present before. I mean, there are a few things. I mean, it's obviously the obsession with using the technology. And instead of really connecting with people, connecting with each other in the real world. But then there's also the information and the access that this technology brings. And so, because I always talk about how when I was younger, I didn't know what children in Cleveland were doing. So I didn't need to be jealous.
This is just part one of my interview with Carol. We talked about different exercises to do with your family, how to identify what your values are, and to stop comparing yourselves to others. You can find the Mom Squad pod anywhere you get your podcasts. And then next week, we talk about Carol's journey from a working woman to a stay-at-home mom.
So weird. The quote that I put on social media today is about comparing yourself to others and how that's I know, and I didn't even realize that this Mom Squad was airing today, but I feel like, I think the biggest thing we worry about with our children is exactly that, because it's all out there now. The play dates are out there and all the vacations, and it's hard. It's really hard because they're seeing sort of life through, I like to say, goggles that aren't necessarily realistic.
I think social media plays such a huge role into that too.
Yeah.
Just as us being moms, we're constantly comparing ourselves to other moms based on what they're putting on social media.
I feel inadequate.
Yeah.
I'm like, I should be at the zoo. I should be at the science center right now. I haven't even, made 10 dinners yet, like Martha Stewart.
And
What's
meal
wrong with
prepping.
me?
And why am I not reading 5 books a night? To my sweet little pumpkin, I'm telling you, it's tough out there for us moms. And we just, every single day, it's a new challenge.
Yeah,
right?
we're hard, and we're really hard on ourselves, I think.
Yeah, but you guys are doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
Witnessing firsthand.
Well,
and it's a good reminder for all of us. Social media is just what you want it to be and what you want it to look like.
Right.
It's not necessarily the full picture.
Right. Sometimes it takes about 20 pictures to get that full picture.
That's true too.
That's right.
Right? Think about it. With the holiday weekend, how many of you had the, one baby's crying?
Ooh, that was me.
A couple of the cousins are running around.
That was me this weekend, actually.
Yeah, it was me too. I get it. All right.